Hello dear viewers and welcome to T-World. Kindly hit the subscribe button and we will be on our way. In today's news, Trump's demonstration is going downhill. And it could hurt him assuming he runs for president in 2024. Donald Trump as of late conveyed a public statement connecting to an insane paranoid idea about the result of the Georgia Republican primaries. And it's not like nobody saw. However, it didn't have the effect one could have anticipated. It's as though the political world by and large shared with itself. The 45th leader of the United States advanced an outrageous claim of vote extortion to attempt to rationalize a humiliating political misfortune. Obviously, he did. The Donald Trump who never surrendered the mic after his popular plummet down the lift and stunned and shocked his direction through force spellbinding a long time as leader of the United States has turned into a known item. Without a doubt unsurprising and, surprisingly, dreary. It's a gift and a revile so that previously state-of-the-art performers might see their once fundamentally nonconformist material appear in TV promotions for cars or other normal shopper items. There's no risk that Trump will at any point be likewise washed into the standard or graduate into a darling or regarded senior legislator as practically all American presidents do sooner or later. However, he can become exhausting, which will seriously jeopardize one of the mainstays of his allure as the absolute most stunningly engaging, foolish public political figure of our lifetimes. Presently, I express this as somebody who naturally suspected Trump's demonstration could start to wear ragged sometime in 2015. I was off base then, and I likely could be off base once more. At any rate, however, Trump can't profit from the shock of the newest subsequent time, or a third time, contingent upon how you're counting. The meetings, when a development yet his mission's signature, quite a while in the past fell into a depression of commonality. The unnatural perusing of prearranged comments off the monitor, hindered by unconstrained riffs and derision of his foes. Maybe, at this point, the turns of misuse have become such immortal works of art that fans would be frustrated not to encounter them live. Similar to hitting up a Beach Boys show whenever over the course of the past 50 years and not hearing California Girls. However, you might have heard similar lines at any Trump rally at any put on any event throughout recent years. The media is as yet fake news. MSNBC is still MSDNC. Adam Schiff is as yet tricky Chuck Todd still lethargic. Also, as you could have heard, Chris Wallace generally needed to resemble his dad Mike of an hour notoriety. However, unfortunately didn't have the ability. One can close from this that the brilliance long stretches of Trump monikers are finished. Maybe there will be a re-established explosion of imagination on the off chance that he runs again in 2024. However, for the present, he's substance to depend on his most noteworthy hits. A lot of his center is in reverse looking. Conservative citizens care, as they ought to, about the starting points of the ineffectively predicated Russia test that consumed such a lot of time and consideration during Trump's most memorable 2 or 3 years in office. Yet it's absolutely impossible that they care however much Trump does. The previous president said the words Russia or scam multitudinous times during a meeting recently for Rep. Liz Cheney's GOP essential rival in Wyoming. The relaxed spectator could be pardoned for thinking it was an occasion basically about the Mueller test for certain expendable lines about Harriet Hageman blended in only for the well-being of assortment. He discussed his 2 indictments and, obviously, his wonderful call with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. There is shrewdness in the well-known William Faulkner line that the past is rarely dead. It's not even past, and aphorisms customarily been the most ideal to Southern Gothic authors. However, as opposed to American government officials, who ordinarily benefit from putting a compliment on what's in store. Trump's unmistakable 2016 brag of "I alone can fix it" has actually become "I alone can focus on it." The up-and-comer who brought somewhat ignored issues that made a difference to the typical citizen into the focal point of the political conversation in 2016, from migration and exchange to narcotics, is currently generally enlightening electors regarding the affronts and abuse that make a difference to him in 2022. Everything that expressed. There's no question that rally participants still energetically partake in Trump's lines. What's more, the party's relationship with him might in any case areas of strength for be such an extent that looking for retaliation for every one of the wrongs that were finished or purportedly finished to him, most particularly his misfortune in 2020, will be a significant inspiration for essential electors in 2024. Ought to Trump go once more? There's likewise no beating something with nothing, assuming Trump's conventions are lifeless. What up-and-coming occasion in Republican legislative issues will replace them? The truth of the matter is that Trump at his most dull still might be more intriguing than a traditional Republican at their generally engaging. A Trump walk toward the GOP designation will thrill his allies and make a 5 caution fire in the press and among Democrats. However, Something like everybody this time around will know what he will say straight away.
If you made it to the end of the video, kindly hit the subscribe button and leave a comment, it helps the channel.